seems to me like you just did it for clout. You gained like 3 or 4 million subscribers off of this video. You were only at 6 million, now you're at 10 million. And James Charles, who was at 16 million, is now at 13 million. He's down 3 million. Seems to me like you wanted to get your story across, but you wanted to do it in a way that benefited you.
Hello, this is Kayla Claxton's channel. Da-da-da-da, yeah.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl, Kayla Claxton, coming at you with another video. It's crazy, the power of social media. I cannot believe the displays of hate that have been brought about to our society this past week, and even before that, to see people participating in cancel culture. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you've been living under a rock. I'm talking about James Charles and Tati. So, you know, I'm just a little YouTuber trying to make it her way across the world, but definitely wanted to give my opinion on the situation. I know my opinion's probably not worth a lot, but definitely wanted to say my opinion. So, anybody doesn't know James Charles, he is a worldwide phenomenon, makeup artist slash YouTuber slash huge social media star. Just someone that I'm like, wow, if I could ever get to where he's at. I mean, I know it'll never happen, but I mean, it's definitely a cool person, right? So, you know, I subscribe to James Charles. I don't even know this Tati person, but of course, I wanted to make sure before I made this video that I watched both sides of the story. So all this morning I've been watching this video, and this video about the whole James Charles situation, and I just wanted to talk about just two situations that happened that they talked about in both the videos, and who, you know, I believe, and not just because I don't know Tati, but just because I saw the James Charles No More Lies, and really talked about the receipts and what's going on. First off, James Charles was at Coachella, and he was getting apparently like mobbed by fans because he was doing weekend 2 and he didn't have an artist pass, and he only had the VIP pass. Apparently a VIP pass, a lot of people can get it, so he was literally getting mobbed and pushed around by fans. So he reached out to, I think it's Nakia Dragon, and she said she can get him an artist pass from Sugar Bear Hair. So contacted Sugar Bear Hair, and they gave him an artist pass to do a promotion for them. Spur of the moment thing, but apparently his best friend slash like mother figure in his life, or another mother figure in his life, works for Sugar Bear Hair, and was very... Hey y'all, so I wanted to fix this. Tati does not work for Sugar Bear Hair. She actually owns a rival company. So now I can understand why she would be upset, because James is basically promoting another company instead of her company. Still, I still agree with James over Tati, but just wanted to make that clear. Very, very offended. Now, James had receipts that said, I'm sorry I had to do this. It was a spur of the moment thing. And she was very hurt. But in her video where she's talking about Bye Sister, right there, her sister, Bye Sister, that James basically did this, made up this whole scheme about the Sugar Bear hair and the tickets and everything of Coachella, just as a way to get him out of working with Sugar Bear hair. And it was all an elaborate scheme to hurt Tati, even though he literally has receipts about what happened. She's chosen, I think, just not to believe him. Another thing that Tati is saying is saying that James Charles never wanted to promote her Halo beauty brand. Here it is right here. But in the video, No More Lies, you can actually see the receipts and all the ways that he has promoted. Now, they might be small promotions, like no huge video about promotions, but he says that he never does promotion, straight on promotional work for one product. And social media, at least from my standpoint of it, any shout outs is great. So basically, if I'm working with a brand, obviously story shout outs costs a lot less money than main post shout outs, just because less people see people's stories on Instagram, right? So if someone asks me how much I charge for a story shout out, it's half or even less for what it is for a main post shout out. So in regards to James, he's giving her story shout outs. You can see right here, I'm gonna show you right there, he gave a Snapchat shout out to her, and then he actually did a plug a couple times in his videos for Tati. So I don't understand why that's an issue with her. He's literally plugging in your merchandise. He's telling you how proud he is of you. Shouldn't you just be okay with that? That's just my opinion. Tati, James has tried to reach out to you multiple times to talk about this in private, and you went out of your way to post it on social media, which you're already a social media star yourself. So looking at it from an outside perspective, who doesn't know anything other than what they've just seen with their own eyes, seems to me like you just did it for clout. You gained 3 or 4 million subscribers off of this video. You were only at 6 million, now you're at 10 million. And James Charles, who was at 16 million, is now at 13 million. He's down 3 million. Seems to me like you wanted to get your story across, but you wanted to do it in a way that benefited you. And to me, that's kind of petty. I would never do that. Even my worst enemy, I would never blast them on social media. That's not the kind of person I am. And that's not the character that I want to portray to people. But you did get something out of it. You did get a lot more subscribers, and we all know that more subscribers is a lot more money. Now that James Charles did the video No More Lies, where he shows receipts, seems like Tati has lost 200,000 subscribers and James has gained 1 million back. People participating in cancel culture, basically following a trend to unsubscribe to a person or say derogatory things about them, is horrible. And I wanted to make a video saying that I support James Charles. I mean, what does my opinion mean? But I wanted to give my opinion on the matter, and just thought that we as a society should not be treating others like this, y'all. I mean, time and life is too short to bring people down like this. You know, we need to rise together and show people what we're made of. That this is not what it's gonna be. That we can actually be good people. I wish everybody felt the same way, because I feel like bringing people up and giving positivity to people, you know, it makes the world go round. And this negativity is just not cool. Alright. That being said, I just wanted to shout out goes to this person right here. If you want a shout out, all you have to do is comment post notification squad, hashtag post notification squad. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this. And make sure that you subscribe, and make sure that you click the bell so you always know when I post. Alright, y'all.